Alright, let's see what we made so far. We have some jumpy jump, a rough slide right here, and by rough I mean here where it lands actually having a little bit of a stroke, so needs a bit polished. So frame 112, it goes like that. Alright, so in the animation here it's going up, still looking at the eye. Then let's actually count the frames. So from here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 12 13 14. So between 12 and 14 it goes up and rotates towards the eye and sits again. A little bit of wiggle right there, then jumps. So before jump, 12 or 14 frame before rotation, then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 16, yeah, almost 20 frame needs before jump. So let's do that then. And actually I included the sitting down along a sliding, as you see right here. As it slides, it's actually going down, maybe even a little bit more. So let's go frame, let's give it at 1 2 3 or 5 or 4 frame, and make it go a little bit more down. So enable the auto key, push it even more down, goes right there and smoothly goes down. I mentioned before I might add constraint of lock track to this rotation bone and maybe this neck thingy, but actually change my mind. We're gonna get in trouble when it jumps over the eye, so let's not do that. We need this lock track constraint still active when it rotates towards the eye. So let's give it a 12. So this goes 128 right here. And let me see that from front view. Goes completely standing up. So it's something like this. Goes up. And right here, it needs a little bit of rotation right there to keep it standing correctly. To here. So but before standing, let me go ahead and here delete this key and duplicate this key with Shift D, hit X, and go here. Yeah, this one needed a little bit rotation right there. Makes it a little bit more organic, having this much difference between these two keys. Alright, it's not looking right at the eye. Let's make it rotate down after rotating the whole thing. So goes standing up right here and the frame 128, then 1 2 3 4 5 6. Let's use the rotation bone and rotate towards the eye. So it's 1 minus 1 130, I believe. So let's see, 130 minus 135. So here, let's reset this one back to 0. And as it's rotating, let's go ahead and rotate this bone. So frame 130, let's make it look down. It's too much, maybe over here. So 30. And 30 for this frame as well. Looking at it, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sits down. So grab the control bone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe, yeah, 5. So grab this one and go down. At the same time, let's go and manually put this one up. Maybe a little bit faster for the neck. Start here, so I go and grab this one, hit GX, and go here. Let's see if it's enough. So maybe a little bit more right here. Let me see how much I can push it. Now we need to do a little bit of wiggling. So let me save this one as animation 01. I'm gonna change these names after finish up the project, so don't mind these names. Let's go maybe jump and save. All right, we need a little bit wiggle, and that's gonna be on this bone. Yeah, this bone can control the wiggle, and a shade. It's actually locks to the eye because of this lock track. We're gonna disable this one, this influence, or make the influence 0 when it's jumping over the eye. So for now, that's good. So let's grab this one and let's see how much wiggle we need. First of all, let's count the entire frame. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 frames or 16, doesn't matter that much. And how much wiggle we need? So 1 to the left completely, to the right completely, half left, half right, quarter left, quarter right, no, just quarter left. So 3 wiggle, 1 full wiggle, 1 half, and 1 quarter. So let's jump to the frame 154, I believe. So, or maybe not. Let's move the frames after making them. So here, let's go maybe 1, 2, 3 frames. Let's go this much. And that's gonna be 160. So minus 160. So the auto key is disabled. We go back here after sitting down 139, and let's duplicate actually this frame to 139, or drag it. I prefer duplicating it. So duplicate X and go over here, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 maybe. Let's go here maybe minus 170. And 1, 2, 3. So minus 110. So something right here needed. Let's go grab this key and move it 2 frames right here and duplicate this one, the first wiggle to the left. So duplicate and X and go 1, 2. So it stops there, then goes back. Maybe not 2 frames. Let's go 1 frame. Alright. Same thing here, back 1 frame. You have a little bit of delay right here, back here. And let's duplicate this frame as well. Duplicate and 1 frame. Goes here, rotates, right there. Then this was 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So for the half wiggle, let's go 1, 2. Right? That was 170, right? Let's go this one, maybe 160. Same deal. Duplicate this and give it a 1 frame stop. Again, 1, 2. That was 110 before, so let's go minus the 120. Duplicate this one as well. Give it 1 frame stop. And 1 frame after that. This was 2, so let's give it a 1. Go maybe 1, minus 140. This might change after doing the whole animation. We need a little bit of polishing, so they all might get changed. So 154. Duplicate, 1 frame stop. And 1 frame, let's go back to the original position. What was that? 130, right? We go back here. $135. So minus 135. So let's see only this part. So I'm gonna make the start here and ending here. So let's see the whole sequence. Maybe the first one here can go a little bit more. Let's go to the camera view. So here, this is the 170. Let's go minus 180. Stop. Stop needs to go minus 180 as well. Remember, that was duplication. Back here, let's go 110. Maybe minus 100. Same deal here. It's a duplication. Minus 100. See the whole thing again. Yeah, it's better. Nice. So let's go ahead and actually jump on the eye. After this wiggle, 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 we're going a jump. So We're starting from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So first we need to go diagonally right here on top of the eye. So to do that, let's first of all, real quick, real fast, rotate the root bone. So let me go ahead and see what 140, 156 right there. So I'm gonna give the root bone quick rotation. Let's see how much. It's gonna be right. So it's minus 40, I believe. So let's go minus 40 or 45. That's 40. Minus 40. But it's gonna mess with all the frames before that, right? See? Yeah. So here, one frame before rotation. Let's go ahead, make it 0. So all the frames are safe right here. And all of a sudden, it's rotating 40 degrees in the axis. We're ready to go diagonally in local x-axis. That's tricky because just like the rotation, it's gonna mess with the animation before that. So let me one last time, let's go to the top view. One last time, check the distance between eye and the lamp. Oh, they're jumping from here to here. Maybe here, if it goes up, maybe even a little bit further back. So maybe here. All right, this is it. Really tough decision. If I make it wrong, I have to go back and do the animation again. So save the project on I. So that was pre-jump. This is jump. So I'm gonna change the naming later. So let's go ahead and grab the I plus the XR. Yeah, mess things up. First of all, disable this auto key and global. Go maybe between these two. Looks good. So save the project and go with the root bone first. I'm gonna slide in local axis. A little bit of problem we have here. Let's rotate this one minus 35. Another thing needs to change is this one. Rotate bone 125 instead of 135. So 125 minus 125. Then goes and back to 120 minus 125. Looks good. All right, back to the root bone, and we are finally ready for jump. So first of all, a slide. Let's go 40 frame in x-axis forward. So it goes 70, and then we go to the top view, and let's go right here. You see the neck, the shade actually rotating. Let's try to find the eye actually. And this is the messed up part. The x-axis locations right here is disabled. So it's actually not making any key. Right here, if I enable it, you see everything is good. Goes on top of the eye at the frame 170. At the same time, right in the middle, right here, we need to go up as well. So let's go ahead to this angle. I'm not gonna mess with the neck right now, but eventually I need to make the influence for this lock track disabled. So let's see how much high we need to jump. Wow, goes really high, almost twice the size as the eye. Kinda like here. Back to the 156 before jump, and let's make the Z 0. And here 170. Let's go ahead to the front view. Put it right on top of the eye, right here. Goes wiggle, and jumps right here. The rest of it is actually on the control bone, stretch and everything else. So, back before the jump, right here. You see the control bones actually not rotating correctly. It's looking at the rotate bone. So the Z local axis is the axis we need. So let's change the target for the rotation, copy rotation of this control bone from local space to local with parent. Local with parent. Yeah, that's right. It's gonna be rotating correctly right now. Alrighty, that's solved. So we're sitting as much as we can, maybe. See if I can go a little bit down for anticipation. And yeah, we can go down. It's rotating and going down, so what's here? 179. It's -7. Let me copy this. Let's go maybe one frame before that and put it right there. So it's sitting in one frame, maybe even 2 frames. Just this one, select it, and 1 frame back. Yeah, it's sitting a little bit more. All right, now here, just like the other jumps, maybe around here before going all the way up, halfway between the full jump. Let's go Y up. Neck will be justified later. Here we're gonna push this base, but it's a little bit more organic looking if I go maybe around here and push it a little bit more. And it goes right here. So what's the frame? 170. So 170 needs to go down. Maybe here, and 2 frames later, a little bit more down. Starting real soon. So I'm gonna grab this. High, maybe 1 frame back. And yep, sits and lands perfectly. Right, so see this sequence isolated. Ignore the neck and shade. Right, so good. Now let's deal with this influence for this one. So this is all good. We wanted to look at the eye still, and here we need the influence to be 0. So let's go frame 160. Make a key, skip the influence 1, then 2 frames or 1 frames later, make it 0. Now let's go over the neck. We grab it and it's all good. Good, good. Right here and here needs to go a little bit down to mimic the actually inertia from jumping. So maybe duplicate this frame and put it right about 156 and go here. Rotate it down. Keep it down, down. And here, right here, duplicate this frame. Go here. And maybe frame 170. Let's go up. Let's check that with the reference. Maybe a little bit more down. Let's move this one up. And maybe go down a bit. Even here, let's go up. And here, go down. Alright, the whole thing needs to rotate to align with the view, so with the camera right here. So after jump and land, let's go and gradually rotate the root bone minus 90. This frame goes minus 35 still. So rotates right before landing. Right, same thing with the rotation bone right here. So rotates right here. 170. How much? Minus 180. Let me see if everything is good. Yeah. Neck. Let's go 2 frames and keep it back up. See, when it goes down, the neck goes up even more. Because we need to be ready to immediately do the first jump. So, let's see the whole sequence through the camera. Not bad actually. A little bit of polish and we are good to go. The last jump, the jump on top of the eye, still needs a little bit of movement. Where? Here to the base bone right there. So if you remember, when we go up, right about here, let me see that, go up, frame 160, you actually need to rotate this like that. And right before jump, right there, let's go 0. This is still 0 because the X and Y are disabled. So go here, and before landing, actually about here, let's go the opposite way. And 170, let's go 0 for the x-axis, but for the y or z-axis, let's go rotate the bit. And here, no z-axis, 0. It's a little bit too much in z-axis, so make it less. And at the top, right here, let's move that base a little bit towards the top. So before jump, I need to go back here and make that y 0. So that's that. And here, same thing, make it 0. So with that, we're actually going up, and it's more natural right now. All right. Next would be the jumps. How many jump? So let's count immediately. 1 small jump, and 2, 3, and last jump 4. Let's do that then.